groupie. Thank you for being here. We are live on social media. We're live on YouTube. That's right. We're live on Instagram, on TikTok. We are live. We are live on Facebook. So on Facebook, there's a link, guys, everywhere. If you want to ask a question live, you can ask me a question live. So you guys are interested. Thank you for being here. If anybody wants to ask a question live on Facebook, you can. I want to talk about a couple important things that I've been noticing as I've become a vegan and expanding my knowledge base and learning and just becoming knowledgeable, I would hope, is that I've noticed a lot when you look at a lot of different foods. Like, let me just grab a couple of different things like this or this one over here. You'll notice, very interestingly, they don't use the word vegan. If anything, they might use plant-based here. Like, this is a good burger that I use. This is the burger actually, and this is some momos, which are some like dumplings that came out of India. And it's very interesting to me that unfortunately vegan has a negative connotation. And I don't know why that is. And I'll just give you one example. Last year when I went to the UK and I met a relative, he was giving me a funny example because he works for Domino's. And once they changed the name of their vegan pizza to plant-based, the sales skyrocketed. Insane. And the reason for that is a lot of guys, especially, they just don't like that negative connotation of vegan. It's got a political connotation as well. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with that because veganism is about the bigger picture, our respect for the animal planet. That they're our neighbors and not our food, and for the planet, really. So it's the bigger picture, and we get people interested and excited with food, right? Because food is the reason people live, and we need food. But we want to just be able to expand our horizon. It's the same thing with a lot of these types of burgers. Here is Field Roast, and there's Beyond Meat, there's Impossible Burger. There's a lot of these things, and the first thing I do is I'll look at this list of ingredients to see exactly what is there, what are the quantities, hopefully even, because a lot of this stuff can be overly processed food, and you don't want to have all that in your body because people wonder if they went vegan, why they're not losing weight or why they're not always healthier. It's because if you're eating processed food, you're not eating real whole food, then you won't necessarily feel healthier or be healthier, even though you've changed your diet. So it's very, very important to keep that in mind. And again, click that link. If you're on Facebook, you're on whatever you are, YouTube. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for joining me on Instagram as well. TikTok, guys. I'm excited. I have not done a live in a while because I've been so super busy and doing so many things. I'm excited to come back to Bali, Indonesia. So if you're a vegan, you're plant-based, I kid you not, Bali, Indonesia is the mecca for vegan living. I met so many fellow vegans. I was there for 2 months last year. And let me tell you a funny story. I'm driving by near a place where I was living. There was a place called Pizza Cult. If anybody's ever heard of Pizza Cult in Ubud, and they have a few other locations, this place had the most amazing pizza. And when I used to talk to some of the people there, they weren't even vegans. They said the pizza was that good. They came to eat it. And to me, that was the ultimate compliment, right? When you're not even vegan and you're coming to a vegan restaurant. And that, I think that's what it's about. It's about the progress we're making in having great ingredients and healthy, outlook. So if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what your life has been up to, what's going on with your life, and what made you change, and what made you want to think that you can make a difference. And hopefully, can you inspire people? Because that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to inspire people to just be the best version of themselves. I have a son. He's going to be 21 in January. And I need to make sure that, hey, that I'm being the best example that I can be, and that's really really important for future generations to live healthier, be healthier. And I want to give you an example of what I mean, because this happened to me just recently. I had made a post, a social media post about the dangers of secondhand smoke and cigar smoking, because everybody seems to have gotten away from regular tobacco smoking, but somehow cigars seem to be, I don't know, socially acceptable, especially in the business realm. I don't know why. It's like, hey, the best business nuggets come out with, some of that aged Hennessy and cigars at 3 in the morning, and I'm thinking like, are we back 30 years ago when you had to play golf and have a cigarette butt was the boss? Like, what is up with people? We need to live healthier lives. What good is having any level of success if you're not there to enjoy that success? And it all starts with one thing. Because I feel people don't have an abundance mentality. They have a scarcity mentality. It really is. I see this a lot. If somebody's doing better, that means you're doing worse. And that's not the case. That's the wrong mindset. When somebody is doing better, that needs to be an inspiration for you that you can also achieve that level of success. That's the kind of mindset I've always had. When people are successful, I wish them the ultimate success, and I hope one day I can reach that level of success. And that's one of the reasons I became vegan, right? I woke up one day and I said, what kind of life am I living? I mean, do I really respect the planet? Do I truly love animals? And I think if we can become more inspirational, you're going to see a different planet. You're going to see a different world, because we are the leaders in our communities, among our friend circle, among everybody. So we can do a much better job. And it starts with, like I said, just being authentic, being honest. I mean, check the labels of whatever you buy. There's nothing wrong. If you're a former carnivore like me, and you have these urges and tendencies, get educated and realize that these types of things are great, but they're truly transitional foods, right? They're not the kind of foods that you want to be eating long term. That's one of the reasons, if you realize, Beyond Meat wasn't so successful. You know what? Beyond Meat was catering to carnivores that felt guilty and once a week wanted an alternative, right? Beyond Meat was not catering to health conscious consumers that are plant based and vegan. That was a problem with Impossible Foods and all these sorts of things. Look at the ingredients. Show us what you're actually putting inside. Because today I did a huge video about blueberries, and I take these amazing sets of blueberries, and half of them I soaked in apple cider vinegar, and half of them I didn't, to show the difference. Is there a difference? Can you taste the difference? And I mean, you will lose the fact that you're not getting the immunity properties from the apple cider vinegar soaking up into the blueberries. But essentially, you're joining two superfoods together, apple cider vinegar and blueberries. It's a perfect combination for me. So if you have any questions, you're watching on Facebook, hit that link. If you want to come on board and ask a question live, tell us your experience. Tell me what's been challenging in your life. What inspired you? Because that's what it's about. If we cannot inspire people to lead healthier lives, and we to leave the planet in a better place, to have respect for the animal kingdom. We practice speciesism when we love, whales and elephants, but we think it's okay to eat a chicken or a pig or a cow because it's different, that it's acceptable when it's not. It's a mindset shift that we can change. And I just want to remind people that be the leaders in your community, be the inspiration for change, because it can be hard. I remember when I went vegan, I had dreams of lamb chops. I kid you not. I'm going to use that for my comedy routine. I do some stand up as well. So if anybody has any great vegan jokes, let me know. Because sometimes all you can do is make fun of things, have some humor. And that's what it's about. About, hey, being a leader in your community, being an inspiration. That's why I've got that. See that butterfly there, that green butterfly? That green butterfly is meant to be an inspiration because I love the butterfly, all the vibrant colors. No two butterflies are ever the same, like a snowflake. So they're very inspirational. And whenever I meet somebody, especially in Ubud, it's like a little ritual of mine. I always, if they're inspirational to me, I give them a butterfly because I want them to inspire other people. So that's all I want to do is I want to inspire you to get out there and be the best version of yourself. Peace out.